Where I am now, better than before, through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I am now.
It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live at WGPL 1350 Studio, WMBA 88.9 FM Studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and you can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to 1400 AM, 1350 AM, or www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com. Click and listen live. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning. Mr. E, is a beautiful, hot day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM and WPCE 1400 AM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube.
Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook Live. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, and subscribe.
I just said that, Mr. E, but I tell you what, we forgot one thing.
Yeah.
Go to Christian Records One
Yeah.
at YouTube. That's CRISTO Records One, and subscribe to our channel. You can click on live and see all FYI radio shows.
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 Yes.
But anyway, Mr. E, today is Fun Friday.
Today is the end of the weekday. It's been a hot after a great
goodness.
Memorial Day. It's been a hot
Labor Day. Mr. E, I walked
Labor
right
Day,
out the door and it was like really muggy hot already in the morning. I'm telling you, it's hot.
The weatherman said tonight that in the afternoon, that's when the weather really smoking hot. Yesterday, the temperature was about 110.
Wow.
It was 100 in my car. Index. Yeah, 100 in my car, but it felt like it was 110 smoking.
Mr. E, I'm not going to complain because I like the warm. I like the hot, and as long as we have air conditions and buildings and homes to go in and get cool and comfortable, I'm not going to complain.
You know what I want to try this year before it get cool?
What's that?
I want to put an egg on the ground and see what it fry.
Oh, well, Mr. E, a little bit late too late, especially with the humidity and stuff. You may get the, I don't think you're going to get the sizzle.
I just want to put the egg on the ground.
You better go to Cali and Nevada and all those places.
And then I want to show the homeless folk they can cook an egg right there on the cement. Get them some aluminum foil. Put an egg in the aluminum foil. Ball it right there.
Just go to a shelter and let them cook an egg for you. So, Mr. E, it's Fun Friday. I hope you're going to have a fabulous weekend.
That's right. I'm about to be some fabulicious.
Fabulicious. We got a new word up here. Fabulous. Yes.
That's the Ebonic way of talking.
What are the plans?
The plans for the weekend?
Yes.
The plans for the weekend? tweet, tweet, tweet.
All
Rest
right.
and
Well, that's
relax.
good.
Yeah.
You know, last weekend I was rocking and rolling. This weekend I'm going to do a little bit of work and making sure, things are up and popping and enjoy. I'm glad the weekend is here.
That's right. I'm preparing myself. If you notice, if you look at me online, you see me with my Dallas Cowboy hat on.
Oh,
it's football season.
Mr. E is ready for some football. So look, make sure you all join us on Monday Sports Talk.
That's right. On Monday Sports Talk, we're going to bring you nothing but the very best. It's football season now. The Kansas City Chiefs lost yesterday.
I know. Surprise. I'm a little bit surprised, but I tell you what, everything was kicked off on yesterday, September the 7th.
That's right.
And so, yes, I got a chance to look at the game a little bit. But you all make sure you join us Monday. We're going to be talking about the weekend NFL sports more.
That's right.
Okay, so Mr. E, we have our current job list.
That's right. You know, if you need a job, you get a job or need a job. Your family member's been telling you to get a job.
Get a job.
Get a job. Yeah, they've been telling you to get a job. Here's what you can understand. You go down to Harrietitas, you can go to Lowe's, you can go to Home Depot, you can go to Tajay, you can go to Ford Motor Company, Federal Express, United Postal Service. You can go to Amazon. You can go to different places, and guess what? Yeah. You can get your job. But get your pen and a piece of paper. Now, here's some job listing that you see posted on our show, on our pages. That's the Chesapeake Public Library. The Chesapeake Public Library, CPL, is looking for a library assistant to part-time. The Elizabeth River Project is looking for a director in finance, environmental project manager, AD.
All right, the Girl Scouts of Colonial Coast, they need a membership recruiter. Virginia Beach Vision Assistant Administrator is needed, and Virginia MOCA Development Internship is available.
Chesapeake Bay Academy, CBA, is looking for a senior administrative assistant, and for kids is looking for an after-school assistant in Chesapeake and Suffolk, education liaison, and family case manager in Suffolk, a family support assistant, a housing specialist, an outreach specialist, a preventer, a diversion specialist, a recommendation specialist, a service assistant, a weekend shelter assistant, all of that brought to you by 4Kids.
Absolutely. Help and Emergency Response, Inc., HER, volunteer coordinator is needed. Make sure you all go online. It's already there on LinkedIn, my personal page, Yolanda Hinton, Edward Everett's personal page. Go to FYI Radio Show hosted by Yolanda Hinton, IFY radio show. It's IFYI radio.
IFYI.
Okay.
Yeah.
IFYI radio.
That's right.
On Facebook. You can also check us out on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and all those places, and get the job list.
And that's what it's all about. Bring you nothing but the very best.
Absolutely. Today is What's in Your Closet? Issues concerning us women.
Yes, that's what it's all about. We want to talk about you girls. You girls.
We always got good stuff in our closet. Mr. E, when we talk about issues concerning men, sometimes, we really go deep.
Sometimes
some of the things that bother men's.
Some of you girls got some dirty laundry in your closet. You got some sneaking in the bags through the back door, hiding receipts that you don't want nobody to see.
Don't nobody do that now. Grandma never used to do that.
They hide receipts. They don't want nobody to see it. They wait till Doc to go out to the car and they get the bags in, or they wait till John Boy is gone and they bring the bags in and say it's been in the closet.
Grandma never used to do that. We don't do that. We got our own job, our own money. We some of us, a lot of people, not me, but a lot of head the household. They are single and hey. So they don't have to sneak in, Mr. E. But for all those that do, just enjoy yourself. Keep doing what you do. But Mr. E, we don't have we may have some skeletons or whatever. Everybody got a little this and that in the closet. But today, honey, we got some good stuff in the closet because we're featuring Crystal Community Development Corporation's Young Women Achieving Success Mentoring Program. That's what's in my closet. That's what's in the atmosphere. That's something that is a good thing. And I'm really, really happy and proud to be able to talk about the Young Women Achieving Success Program 2324. We are under my organization. I founded Crystal Community Development Corporation, a 501c3 organization since 2004. We believe in giving back to the community, and we have some delicious programs, and one is the Young Women Achieving Success. Crystal Records, again, is an organization, that I founded, and so proud of it. Have been doing a lot of programs, Young Men and Women Achieving Success. We have a time of giving. We have the anti-bullying initiative, which I am so proud, which later on I will be talking to you about, because we have a wonderful event coming up in October, which is Anti-Bullying Month, and Crystal Community Development Corporation is doing it big with our anti-bullying rally. So it is also sponsored by our Young Women Achieving Success Program, one of our wonderful programs under Young Women Achieving Success, our project, I must say, that we do every year. So, Mr. E, our mission, of course, I said we are there to give back to the community. We also develop young leaders with the Young Women and Men Achieving Success Program. And with the Young Women Achieving Success Program, we have a sisterhood. We create a sisterhood for young ladies, and we mentor, and we make sure young ladies and their parents get that support they need in order to make girls well-rounded. We are recruiting now for our 2023-24 class, and it will start real soon. And we are asking parents and aunties and grandmas and daddies to get your girls into this program. We're recruiting girls 10 to 17 years old, and it is a wonderful, marvelous program that your girls should be a part of.
Tell our listening audience, Ms. Hinton, more about Young Women Achieving Success Program, Crystal Community Development Corporation, and what the program is consist of.
Okay, so the program again starts in the fall, and our mission is to serve as an innovative forum for educational advancement, leadership development, mentoring, sharing cultural experiences, cultural exposure, technical assistance for young ladies within the surrounding area, within our community. And we want to, like I said, one of our goals is to develop girls as young leaders. And so we are recruiting right now, Mr. E, and we want your girls to be a part of this program. Some of the things that we do in this program, again, we mentor, we have field trips, we do rap sessions, which is going to be one of the projects that we do for our anti-bullying initiative, which is Pizza in a Dialogue. We talk about health and wellness. We have a book club. We have community service, which is key. We teach girls how to give back. That is very, very important, because, this free program is something, like I said, we give to the community, and we put a lot into it and expose them to a lot of great things. And so as we do that, we also encourage them to give back, because you're blessed. You make sure you bless somebody else. So they've been very instrumental in seeing that yearly during the holidays that we give back to seniors and people that can't necessarily get out to get warm clothing or items that they may need. We supply that, and girls go shopping to get those things in order to give back to the community. It is absolutely amazing how excited they get when it's time to give back and go out and talk to seniors and play games and different things like that. We also have been really fortunate to be able to go to King's Daughters Hospital, McDonald House, and cook for families that have children in the King's Daughters Hospital. And that's another thing they get a lot of joy from. And we're so glad that we're able to, give, give in that way as well. We also have gone out and made flower arrangements for seniors and those that are in hospitals and nursing homes that just need a little bit of cheer.
That's wonderful. And you're giving back to the community, and you're supplying and putting a smile on folks' face and people's face. Where will this young women's achievements taking place at?
Okay, it's going to be in Chesapeake, Virginia. That's where our site is. It's on Military Highway at New Galilee Baptist Church. We meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. And all you have to do is, give us a call. I'm going to give that information a little bit later. But yes, all you got to do is just, if you're interested, like I said, it's a free program for those that qualify. We've been doing this program, Mr. E, since 2006, working with some great facilitators and volunteers. And, just recruiting girls. I mean, it is a joy to be able to see girls come in at the age of 9, 10, and then you see them graduate or go to college. I was just looking online on social media and saw one of my girls from one of my first classes in 2006, and she just had a little baby.
Congratulations. Yeah.
I want to shout out to Allison. And I was just like, wow, they have become mothers. They've gone to college. They have been in the military. They are building homes and all kind of things. They have gotten so many degrees. I have one young lady, shout out to Natasha, who I believe is on her way to her doctorate. And she started very early after she graduated, just making sure she go to college and get all the degrees in the whole wide world. It is a wonderful thing to see them, getting their education and being successful.
Why do you do this? Why do you take the time and help out the young women? What joy do you get out of it?
Oh my goodness. When God has blessed you, just like I was saying a minute ago, when we teach the girls, when you've been blessed, when God is just, caring for the things that you do and, making it successful, you want to give back. And I remember, this is one thing that I always wanted to be, and I wanted to be a mother. And so the Lord blessed me and my husband with 2 kids, a boy and a girl. But by the time they were 18 and going to college and military and all that, I was I had the emptiness syndrome.
Yeah.
But the thing about it was twofold. It was the fact that God had blessed me so much with something that I wanted so bad. And being, a mother, being a leader, mentor, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to really miss this as my children get on their own. And I said, I have to give back. I have to do something. I have to reach out into the community and bless other young men and women to, get some of the things that I was able to give to my children. And so that's why I do it. It was a love that I had for, as a mother, as a, someone that could really invest some great things and great nuggets into our children.
And that's what the world needs now, Ms. Hinton. They need more people like you to reach out to our young men and young women to help them to rise above, to help them to, to give them a start to say you can make it instead of being beat up, beat down, being hog whipped and not having a chance, because there are so many programs out here now. The Boys and Girls Clubs are closed now all around the 757. The gyms are closed now. So what is that for a young man, a young woman to do, size 4, participate in an organization that would help them to rise above?
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit more.
So we do college tours. We've gone to Howard University. We've gone to some local colleges, Old Dominion University. We've gone to Norfolk State University. Just different colleges to expose girls to, education and see what campus life is all about.
Yeah.
I remember this young lady that I just mentioned, Natasha, when we took her and our group to Howard University, she said she knew that she was meant to further her education and go to college. She's gotten about 3 degrees now, Mr. E. And she said from that point, she would tell you from that moment as we stepped foot on that campus, Howard University, she knew that that was something that she wanted to do.
Ms. Hinton, it would be marvelous to have some of the girls who has been in your past girls who has been in the broadcast to come back and program that come back and allow them to tell folks what they have learned. I've seen some of them, but here's the kicker part. When you look at these girls and they're educated, is there any discipline? Do you discipline when they're not bringing their grades up to par? And how do you build a firm relationship to get on the inside of them? Because some of the girls don't tell their mothers everything or their fathers everything, but how do you win them over?
Absolutely. First of all, we are a support system for parents. We're not trying to take their place, but we are that support system. But when it comes to discipline, they get plenty of it, meaning they learn. We give them tools to learn how to manage themselves, their emotions. We talk to them about their attitudes in school. We teach them etiquette. We bring in speakers to address some of the things that they go through. And so we make sure that they are well-rounded and that we can, tell them, first of all, it takes time to build a relationship with anyone. And so when they come in young like that, Mr. E, we're able year after year to get to know them. They get to know us. And we are able to win them over. We're able to bond. We're able to build a relationship where I can tell them, listen, that is not quite what you want to do. These are the tools that you need in order to do this. Sometimes even we talk about anger and we talk about the fact that, anger is something that all of us have. It's an emotion. But we tell them, when they have crossed the line with their anger, or if they've gone to school with bad attitudes, or if they're talking to their parents a little bit too sharp, we're able to, settle them down and let them know, no, this is right, this is wrong. And we also, make sure we lead them in a road where it won't end in destruction. Now, they make mistakes like we all do.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, we still invest time and energy and love, and we give them tools in order for them to make it.
I heard that song come up in my mind just then when you say you give them love, and the song said, "What the world needs now is love, sweet love." I want to say good morning to Mr. Nathan Richardson, Miss Sheila Robbins. Thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. Miss Hinton, tell our listening audience, how can they get involved, and how can they find out more information about young women?
All right. If they would like, they can go to Young Women Achieving Success. That's on Facebook. You can inbox me there. You can call 757-287-6792, or you can get in touch with us at Cristo Community, CRISTO Community at Cox.net. When you go on Young Women Achieving Success Facebook page, or if you go to bulvicacademy.com, BULVIC academy.com, you'll see where you can get the QR code and you can reach me directly. You can also see the application and information, our brochure information, and you can, contact me and say, hey, I want my daughter in this program. And they have to be 10 to 17 years old, even though they try to sneak in younger, Mr. E, 10 to 17 years old, and they can be a part of this program. Again, it's a free program, and we do a lot of wonderful, wonderful things for them. We teach them, we mentor them, we love them, we discipline them, we expose them to some great things, and your girls need to be in this program.
When you begin to look at the girls in the program, I know the parents see that you're doing a marvelous job. How do you get the parents out of the program for taking the girls' place?
What do you mean by that, Mr.
You know, you know the mamas, they see that, you know, that the girls are doing wonderful. Now they want to hang around and do everything that the girls are doing.
All mothers love to hang around Young Women Achieving Success program. I'm going to tell you that right now, Mr. E. But you know, there are some mothers that volunteer. There are some mothers that you know, bring groups of girls to the program. And then chaperones, you know, so we welcome parents, even though you can't come in and stay the whole time, you know, just by sitting. But there are special occasions and things like that. When we go to movie night and things like that, we invite parents. Or if we're having a special occasion dinner, they can come and they can, you know, be a part of that. It's just really a fun time. And we really do welcome parents on our field trips and things like that. I also wanted to mention about our rap sessions that we have with the young ladies and parents and things like that. It's important that girls have a voice.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of times they come in and you'd be surprised some of the trauma that they have had in their lives. We had one young lady who had trauma in her life, and she and her brother just stopped speaking, you know, not to each other, but stopped talking. And she started cutting. And so, you know, sometimes they need to have that out. They need to have that place where they're comfortable with talking about what they're going through. They begin to evolve as they begin to be able to be themselves. This is what I like about Young Women Achieving Success program. Girls can be themselves. You're not sitting there tight, and you know, I'm not sitting there, you know, making them, you know, do and be something that they're not. Whoever you are, whatever you are as a young lady, come on with it, because we're going to develop you. We're going to assist and partner with the parents to assist them in making you more well-rounded. So, yeah, they may come in with little things that's going on in their lives, but by the time they leave that program, they know who they are.
You know, Ms. Hinton, a lot of things are happening around. You said they come with issues with them. A lot of things are happening around our young men and our young women. How do you diffuse girls that have been bullied?
Oh my goodness, you mean we deal with it. That's why we deal with it with the anti-bullying initiative. We talk about bullying yearly, and we, you know, we let them speak about what they think bullying is and how they can remedy bullying. So we, you know, we allow them to tell us what's going on in the school or in the home or on the play, or, you know, or in after school programs or wherever they go. We allow them to talk about it. We allow them to, you know, identify themselves. If they're bullies, you know, we teach them how to, you know, not be a bully. If they're bystanders and don't know what to do, we give them tools to teach them some of the things that they need to do. But if they're a victim, oh my goodness, we are definitely working with them, parents and schools, to make sure they are able to not be harassed, hurt, or bullied in school.
You know, I heard one time before that you gave scholarships. Tell our listening audience about the scholarship program.
I'm excited because the scholarship program is fairly new. We do it with also the Young Men Achieving Success program.
Yeah.
But girls that are going to college, we have a small scholarship for them. I'm just excited about that. I'm so glad we're able to do that. And so that's one of our accomplishments, along with partnering with some great folk. Veronica McMillan, I want to shout her out. She'll be on FYI real soon, doing some things and partnering with us to do some things. And those are some great accomplishments, being able to find people that care about the program and also the scholarship fund, which I am so excited about and glad that we can do it.
Give our listening audience the contact information, the website, and how they can get involved and get in contact to bring their little ones, them 10 years old and older, to this great, wonderful program.
Absolutely. You can call 757-287-6792. You can inbox me at Yolanda Hinton or Young Women Achieving Success on Facebook, or you can email crystocommunity@cox.net, CRISTO community@cox.net. Get more information about our Young Women Achieving Success program 2023-24.
Give them some more information. Give them that number again. Give them that information again.
Please call 757-287-6792 or inbox me at Yolanda Hinton on Facebook and say, Yolanda, I need that QR code. I want to register my girls for this year's program now. Don't forget, crystocommunity@cox.net. You can email me there.
Where I am now, better than before, through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 right here on WGBL 1350, WNBA 88.9. And don't forget WPCE 1400, 95.3, and all social media platforms. And don't forget to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Wow, Mr. E, I really, really, really get excited about the Young Women Achieving Success program. Again, 2006 was the start of this program, and I had to give back. I had to. I remember being in a meeting, and I mean, the tears are just coming down. I was like, please, please, Lord, let the partnership with Galilee and Crystal Community Development Corporation come through, because I have to do this program. And so it was okayed. We've been at the site since 2006, since 2023 now. That's a long time.
That's right.
And we're able to be there and just help develop young ladies. I've seen them grow up right before my eyes. I've seen them successful. I've seen where they struggle, but they come out. They, with all the efforts of our facilitators and those that work with us, we're able to, really, really go forth. I want to shout out Miss LaWanda Tillett, who was one of the facilitators that started out with me and was there for years and years and years, along with Miss Kimberly Hurdle, who's been a blessing, Destiny Barrow, and also Pam, who has been just right there, making sure girls are there and making sure, everything runs smoothly. There are so many people, Crystal Hinton, a lot of people that are instrumental in being a part of what we do. Veronica McMillan is coming with great nuggets and just
I look
great
back over my life,
courses,
the beginning of this.
with so many nuggets for our children. So anyway, I'm so happy to be able to do this program. I'm going to do it as long as I can, and just continue to invest in the lives of young ladies. Again, we're recruiting Young Women Achieving Success program, girls 10 to 17 years old. It's a free program for girls that qualify, and most of them do. We are here to assist and support a family and parents, so girls can become well-rounded leaders. They can develop a sisterhood. They can just have that extra support with this wonderful after-school program. Now, we do follow the school year, actually, and once kids are in school real good, we start the program, and we follow the holidays. When we have holidays, Mr. E, we, if we take that break. During the summer, they get a break. Then we come back, and we just keep it moving, keep it going.
You know, one of the things I like about it, Ms. Hinton, because your organization is putting a lot of wisdom and a lot of information and keeping our girls well rounded so they can have a place where they can go and reach out and learn and be
Yes.
successful in life. You know, what our children don't have is someone else that can, they got mommy, they got daddy, but they need some outside organization that will help them, an outside person that will help them to rise above, because sometimes mom and daddy can't give them all that they want, all that they need, and there are some things that are lacking.
Absolutely.
And so with young women and the Achieving Success program, that's bringing great wisdom, great knowledge to the girls and helping the girls to be a part of. So now with the recruiting session, with the recruiting, what makes a girl qualified? Does it make a difference in her color, or just tell our listening audience, more about how, and because some people think it's just only one color.
No, it's not just African American, or it's not just Caucasian. Girls of any ethnic group, any race, they can be a part of this program. And you don't even have to be a resident of Chesapeake. You can be anywhere in the Hampton Roads area and be a part of this program. Also, we do some online sessions. And so that means if you're wherever you are, if you're in Egypt, you can be on that online session and be a part of Young Women Achieving Success program. And so we're very glad to be able to, extend beyond just Hampton Roads. But if no matter what your color is, no, as long as you're 10 to 17 years old, young lady, and parents are willing to have you in there and be consistent. We don't need you flopping in and out, here today, get all the tools, books, and all the fun things. And next thing you know, you're coming once every blue moon. We really, really, really need to make sure you are there. Okay.
And that's what it's all about, Miss Hinton. You're doing a wonderful job. You're doing a wonderful job in the community. You're helping the girls to rise above mere survival, and you're putting back into the community. What makes you do this? What makes you do this? What makes you give back and spend your great time in raising and helping somebody else's child?
I tell you what, I have to give back. I mean, when God has been so good to you, when he's given you everything, you got to say, listen, all this for me and somebody else too. I have more than enough. And so when you have more than enough, you can give. When you have more love to give, you can give. That, like I said, my children would get up and grown out and everything, and it's like, oh my goodness, I have still that love in my heart as a mother to share and to give back, and that's what I had to do. It wasn't something that I could take it or leave it. No, it was something that I had to do. I had to give. I had to give myself to people, young people, because I've always loved young people as they have always loved me, and I wanted to continue that. I also did a program a few years back, Mr. E. It was Too Good for Drugs. It was for the state, and it was so many young people, ages from first grade to sixth, and it's a joy. Just a joy to be around them and investing in their lives, teaching them tools and giving them education and things like that to be better. It was an anti-drug, anti-tobacco program from the state that I did for 5 years in Newport News, and it's just wonderful to be able to connect with young people and have them to become more aware of the things that they should do as opposed to bad things.
I want to say good morning to Miss Crystal Hinton. Thank you so very, very much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. We talked to Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton in reference to the Young Women Achieving Success Mentoring Program. For more information, you can give Miss Hinton a call. Miss Hinton, give them the information of how they can get in contact with you. you?
You can give me a ring at 757-287-6792. I'll definitely get the message. You can leave me a message if no one picks up. You can come to my personal page, Yolanda Hinton, on Facebook, or you can go to Young Women Achieving Success Program on Facebook. You can also email Christo Community at cox.net. That's CRISTO community at cox.net. I wanted to mention something about our program, which we have the annual anti-bullying program, Mr. E, that I need all your parents out there, grandparents, aunties, daddies, mommies, to have those youngins at our anti-bullying rally in October. I'm getting ready to announce the date. I'm getting ready to put out registration in a few days. We want you there. Last year we had a wonderful time. Mr. E was there as one of the hosts, and we're going to have him back to be an MC and really help push a wonderful, wonderful anti-bullying campaign this year. But we need parents to make sure you come out and find out about bullying, what it is, why it is, what kids have to say about it. What's going on in the schools and other places. We do not need parents and adults sticking their head in the sand and think that this is something that is just child's play. Bullying is not child's play, and we need everybody to get serious about this matter that can be resolved. And so our Young Women Achieving Success program, our project is the Anti-Bullying Initiative, our Community Against Bullying, a call to action now. And we want you all to make sure you register, be a part of it. Even if you don't have any youngest, please come out and support. You all can't keep sitting down on your little booties and think that bullying is going to go away just for us just sit down just looking at it. Honey, we got to find resolutions and things, and that's why we have Pizza and a Dialogue. We're going to be talking to our young people. We're going to have panels. We're going to have speakers. We're going to have people addressing this thing called bullying, and we're going to hear from the children, from our youth, they're going to let us know what they need.
Ms. Hinton, and that's a wonderful thing, because all girls and young women that need to get involved. You'd be surprised, and boys, you'd be surprised on what we have to what our children has to endure around the 757 or the 252 all over the world. Yes. When it comes to bullying, when it comes to folks that really trying to demolish and upset and make our children feel some kind of way. Yes. And what you're doing, my hat's off to you, and what you're doing for these young women. I mean, what is the turnover rate of success for young women?
I think all of our girls have been successful. When you come into the program, like I said, you get a sense of self. You end the program. You graduate and you end the program with the sense of who you are. You're glad to be who you are. And like I said, even though some, they still make mistakes, they learn that this is what I want. This is, I've been mentored. I've been cared for. I've invested. People have invested in my life, and so the success rate is high. There are some girls, because they move away. Sometimes they have to stop the program, but usually our girls come in at 10 and they stay until 18 years old. Now, when we first started in 2006, we had a few of them that didn't want to leave out of there, but because they were adults and growing up, they eventually did move on. But we have girls, like I said, that have started at 10, have stayed in the program, and are on their way to a wonderful, wonderful life.
I know the turnover rates. I know that the women that you have met, young girls had dealt with in school and educate, they become excellent scientists and doctors and lawyers.
Military. Yes.
One of the young ladies I know I met in your program, and she came out of Chesapeake, She's very, 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 very educated and smart. And then I met a couple more that went to Old Dominion University, and they were so successful. What her name did. Then I had one of my girls. She was one of your girls that she was just a sweetheart. They're so kind. They're so and they work together like a hand in glove.
Yes, we teach them. Like I said, we show them that sisterhood, and we encourage sisterhood. We also have a chat line where they communicate with one another, and they get to know each other a little bit more. They give direction, and we have people that keep up with announcements and stuff, and they send it through the chat and everything. So we do that. Also, like I said, we use technology. We do Zoom. We started that last year, and we're going to enhance that so more girls all over can be a part of it. We'll probably do things like a book club and speakers, and maybe just games like that on pajama parties and things like that for our online Young Women Achieving Success program. So we're expanding again the Young Women Achieving Success scholarship. I'm just thrilled. We're going to build that up. You all can be instrumental in giving to the scholarship fund. It's just a joy. It has been a joy. I am so thankful that God put it in my hands. And I just want to shout out again, New Galilee Baptist Church, who made it, had been a blessing to me to be able to house this program there for all these years. And so God bless you all and all those facilitators and volunteers and people that I've worked with and those that help fund the Young Women Achieving Success program. I just feel excellent about that.
Wow, that sounds so wonderful. I want to say thank you so much, Ms. Hinton, for all the things that you're doing. Your great, great, great success with the women.
Thank you. Again, 757-287-6792. Leave a message if no one answers. But also go to my personal page, Yolanda Hinton. Leave a note, Young Women Achieving Success page, or crystocommunity@cox.net, CRISTO. And don't forget that we are starting our program real soon. So, Mr. E, yes. So, again, you all don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to go to get the book Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose, or go to your Android Play Store, Google Play Store, and get the game Bullvic, Bulvic. Go to your apple.com, get the game Bullvic, Bulvic, or go to www.bullvicacademy.com and get more information. So, Mr. E, there's some upcoming shows, but Mr. E is going to tell us how you can be a special guest sponsor intern with FYI Radio Show.
If you'd like to be a special guest intern at FYI Radio Show, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861 or inbox at Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton Facebook page, FYI Facebook page, or email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com.
Absolutely. So we're going to see you all soon. We got some great guests coming on. We'll tell you more about that Monday. And Monday evening we'll be on sports talk and some other things. And we just look to see you on next week. We want you to have a wonderful weekend. Be blessed and just take care of yourself. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.
2 up, 2 down, VA.
And thank you all, Sheila and Nathan, everybody that's on. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye now.